Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. So new Gouki support. Was this announced earlier? I'm not so sure. Doom of Dimension, that's the set. It's coming out in the OCG. So, for the TCG, no clue when we are getting this particular support, but this is support that the deck definitely could have used back in the day. What was it, 2018, 2019 Gouki Extra Link Gumlar shenanigans. Because the Gouki cards on their own, you know, back in the day, abused Firewall Dragon, one of those U-Link Extra Link decks. One of them indeed was Gouki, and now of course Firewall Dragon got the errata, so you're not kinda able to use it anymore as it was, at least as you're able to use it back in the day of spamming your field full of Goukis. Eventually, right. The Link 2, I guess, is probably the best card from the new batch of released cards. The Link 2 is short set, basically a soul charge, I guess. Whenever you, and that's once per turn, whenever you add a Gouki, let's say for example from your deck to your hand, as you know they're basically all Sangan, the Link 2 triggers, and then you can special summon as many Gouki monsters from your hand as possible, but they need to have a different level. It also has a built-in polymerization effect, but the extra deck is so tight that you're not really running diffusion. Not sadly, no quick effect diffusion. It pops, but no quick effect, and there is just no space for that. Anyway, I mean, they could have used or said, okay, the fusion can use the materials from the graveyard. That would have been fantastic, but sadly not the case. Okay, so what's the point? It's a link. Obviously, you know, you upgrade to a stronger link monster, I guess. And here in this particular case, it's the Firewall Dragon. What is it? The Link 5. The spell negator, right, sends the fusion, and then during your opponent's turn sends the aggregator. I think that's a boss that Dark Fluid, right? That's a boss that you can easily work towards to. K9 is there because pure, I don't think it's possible or that good. You need another engine to get the ball rolling, I guess, right? I guess it gives you more options, and K9 is that, hand traps, interruptions, plus Gouki also has like a level 5, and that's why it's at 2 in the deck, because you could potentially work yourself up to a K9, or Gouki into K9 engine. So that's nice. Anyway, so let's see, we can quick exceed during their turn for Book of Moon. We had Ripper as well for a potential in-hand negation, for example. We had Little Knight, we had Dark Fluid again. There should be more than enough. Yeah, in the battle phase, no monster effects. At least, you know, everything is negated. Okay, well, the choke points of the support is basically the same as it was before. But whenever this Suprex, you know, normal summon and a special summon from hand is negated, you might be in a tight position, because you need another Gouki name on field to go for this one, your Shag, and, you know, soul charge everything to the field and get the ball rolling, or keep the ball rolling. So you need extenders. One of the new ones, level 4, also a tuner by the way, it doesn't really add up or eat up your normal summon, but it can reveal itself and get basically 2 Gouki names on field. So that's already really nice, because you're not relying on your normal summon of getting out 2 Gouki names right. Plus it's a tuner, so that makes it so you can go for the level 6. Level 6 is kind of awkward. It searches a Gouki spell, but as you know, almost all of the Gouki monsters, they also search a spell. But I mean, I think it's fine, potentially forcing out a hand trap from your opponent. Also get stuff back from the graveyard, so I mean, getting like a Gouki name from your graveyard back to the hand could work out. Looking at Gouki Bat, for example. Alright, so the G-Golem, the new card, continuous spell, basically a double summon. If that makes sense, special summons a Gouki name from the deck, but at the same time, you can tribute a Link 3 or a Gouki Link, but if you tribute a Link 3 or higher, you can cheat out a G-Golem or, a Dino Wrestler monster from both deck or extra deck. I guess the only good target here is Crystal Heart, because Crystal Heart reborns again, and you can work yourself up a Link upgrade after doing this right, and potentially give your extra deck monster the Crystal Heart protection. So let's see, a couple of interruptions. Alright. Now, the weakness is, when I was reading through all the Gouki extra deck monsters, I was like, man, these don't do that much. There are a few that, obviously, the new Link 2 is probably the best, not going to lie. Then you have like a couple of Link 4s that are okay. One of them here is on the field, the left one getting attacked now, but Sadly, what is it? It bounces Gouki monsters from your side of the field back to the hand to negate face-up cards from your opponent at the same time, or at least the same amount. The problem, I don't know why, it doesn't need to. You can only bounce Gouki names whenever your Link 4 is pointing towards them. So, that's again super awkward. I guess it's, let's say if your opponent hand traps you to death, I guess that Link 4 might be like a backup plan, right? Just leave it in your extra monster zone pointing towards a couple of Goukis, and next turn try again. Anyway, so here again, like the synergy with K9 rank 5 is, I think it's there, I think it's nice. K9 goes well in a lot of decks, right? So St. Lupus, go for, what is it, Psychic one, the Book of Moon one, keep extending, so we could potentially go for maybe Access Code Talker, is that an option? Oh, I forgot to boost, yeah. Now we can tribute the Link and attack for game, negating that one. Yeps, okay, so really nice, yeah, that's nice. But as you saw, like, if you don't have like a second Gouki name, like, you know, already had the special summon, but if your opponent like Imperms or Veilers your Super X normal summon, you might be in a tough position, so that's why I prefer more bet. Not the best, because you need to discard another Gouki, which could potentially be reborn later to, you know, use its search effect, but still it's a bit awkward, because it can only run Rota, and engage is at 3, makes sense. So let's see, Shaq, with the chain links, we try to go for a big soul charge from hand. I mean, probably only 2, because I guess that's another weakness, I guess. The monsters summoned off of Shaq, you can, at least whenever they are face up on the field, they are locked, or you are locked into Gouki monsters, right? Whenever they are face up on the field. So that's kinda a bit awkward. But again, as I mentioned before, the K9 engine is there, double level 5, rank 5, and turn on the K9 engine. Let's see if we're able to get out, what is it, 5 Cybers? Sadly, no Link Reroll. Link Reroll would have made things much easier. So this is Dark Fluid, and now we can pump out a rank 5 as well. And potentially you have a Gouki for next turn, right? To search the multiple monster reborn and get the ball rolling. So this is okay-ish, through double hand trap. The bonfire, yeah, Exit Risal beats this field is so easily. That's definitely a problem. So Tachyon searches, what is it, Exit Risal, and that's again a problem. Dark Fleet getting negated. Still at the Book of Mundo, but that's my only interruption. So no aggregator. And yeah, and this is funny. We Book of Mundo Detonator. The problem is that my Psychic is getting destroyed. So I think you have to, right? You have to pop a monster from your opponent. So I pop Detonator, and they can just reborn it. Funny enough. Imagine an Ash Blossom. No, they have the attack boost still, so it doesn't matter. They can attack over Dark Fluid even with Ash. I mean, that would have prevented, I guess, the Detonator, right? But I mean, they had a field spell as well, so it doesn't matter. So, yeah, that's a problem. Here, the Gouki bats, imagine being able to just keep extending quite easily. Why are you, at least why do you need to discard another Gouki? It's just Gouki, man. Nice. Okay, so going second, and okay, K9, draw, you know, the powerful hand traps. Let's see, can we interrupt? There's one unknown set. I think it's a terraforming, right? So due to draw, it's kind of useless. I mean, Malice can play around draw. Let's see. They have Impulse. Impulse is strong. I guess here the Impulse prevents the Psychic one to put the... I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? They have the trap, right? To put up another Malice name, so I don't know. Let's see. I lose Lupus. That's kind of big. Generic DD Crow in an archetype must be nice. Topologic on the other hand is not that, that's fine. Topologic is really fine. So let's see. The problem is now whenever I summon to a zone where a monster is pointing towards to a Link monster, the Raigeki effect of Bombers, clumps in, I guess. So let's see. We don't use a Mass special summoning effect, otherwise, you know, I would have run into the, what is Raigeki effect. Still no interruption though. We do have Call By for the Link 3, sorry. And what's the other? Oh yeah, the other set is the Terraform, but I guess it's an unknown card, right? We see it's terraforming. So we keep extending, search the extra special summon. From hand, we go for a big one. Is this... Ah, okay, yeah, because this one needs warriors and not Goukis, while the other one indeed does need Gouki monsters. So we can keep extending. Let's see, can we go for game? We might be able to go for game though. This is nice, like Moonsault, it recurs the Link 2 from Grave, get something back. I'm not so sure if we're able to get out another, because I still have the Soul Charge effect, but I don't think I was able to do that. So Crystal Heart, this should be game, right? Like this is all fine. You're not able to reborn the Link to banish something. And you know, like the Malice being on a chopping block, we can just go for access code. Yeah, we can just go for access code. Yups. Okay, so I mean, Goukis need more. They definitely need more. Like a solid Link 2 for Link 1, Link 2, obviously Link 1, Link 2 to search, extend, something like that. K9 is fine, I like it in this deck, and a solid boss, Link 4, negation, interruption, something like that. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment like if you enjoyed the video. Riddim signing out. Peace.